The major event in apparel and footwear in Denmark in 2014 is that the IC Group continues divesting a large part of the company's brands. IC Group is the new name of the former IC companies, and just 2 years ago this company operated as many as 11 brands. But first, Cottonfield and Jackpot was sold to the major grocery retailer Coop, and then lately in March 2014 the whole remaining mid-market section was divested to DK Company. So this leaves IC Group with only 5 brands compared to the 11 brands which the company operated just 2 years ago. The drastic reduction in the number of brands operated by IC Group is related to the fact that the apparel and footwear industry in Denmark is generally not performing very well. The industry as a whole has seen negative current value growth each single year since 2008 until 2013. And Euromonitor International is currently researching the industry, and we're building data for 2014, and we can see that 2014 is not going to bring improvement either. So in this situation, market players are forced to take steps to ensure that they remain profitable. And for the case of IC Group, this reduction in the number of brands ensures a more clear focus in the company's operations. So we see now a new IC Group with a clear focus on the premium segment through mainly 3 strong brands, which are Tiger in Sweden, by Marlene Biver, and finally the premium sportswear brand Peak Performance. And by focusing on the premium segment, IC Group is firstly focusing on the segment which has been the most profitable for the company over the review period. And at the same time, now when the company is operating a more limited number of brands with more shared features, the company also increases the potential for synergy effects within the organization and simply increases the potential for exchange of knowledge and practice and experience within the company. Well, it's clear that operations like this, where major brands are being traded between players, it's clear that such operations may cause some turbulence in the market. Firstly, of course, value shares are impacted when major brands shift owners. But in this concrete situation, perhaps even more interestingly, is that the distribution landscape may be impacted. Coop Denmark is a major grocery retailer in Denmark. The company represents more than 30% of grocery retailing. And now this retailer possesses 2 strong, well-established apparel brands like Cottonfield and Jackpot. And even those 2 brands may not have been extremely successful over the review period, still with a new pricing, with a new lower pricing, and with the support of a major retailer like Coop, it's very likely that they will see new success in the form of private label brands. So from a market perspective, a somewhat stronger position of grocery retailers, and consequently an increased pressure on traditional apparel and footwear players is likely to be the main result of the events that we witnessed in apparel and footwear in Denmark in 2014.